loves, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Tyla, and today I'm going to be doing an updated Q&A. I'm really cozy today. I just got my robe on, I got a nice glass of wine, and I wanted to do a quick cheers and toast just to the new month and as well as to 1,000 subscribers. Woo! Guys, like, I am so happy and grateful that I finally hit 1,000 subscribers because I've been doing this channel for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just so grateful that we have 1,000 people that are a part of this community that are just looking forward to becoming their best versions, fulfilling their life's purpose, and just that are like-minded, that are into personal development. So cheers. Alright, so let's get into this video. I really wanted to do an updated Q&A because I know I have a lot of new subscribers, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and the purpose of this channel so that you guys can get to know me a little bit and I can also get to know you guys. So I would love for you guys to comment down below what's your name, where are you from, let's chat, and I would love to get to know you guys. So let me sit my wine down because I love to talk with my hands. So we're just gonna sit that down for a second. But yeah, guys, so my name is Tyla Marshall. I am from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I've been here all my life, born, raised, all of that. My family is mostly from here too. Yeah, I'm 26 years old. My birthday is in January 1st. I'm a Capricorn. And yeah, my favorite color is pink. I love green. I love all things nature, all things creativity. I'm a visual artist, so I do paintings on canvas. I love to dance, I love to sing, I love to do poetry and write. I'm into like wellness and like esoteric knowledge and conspiracies and just all the, you know, interesting magical things of the world. But yeah, so that's just basically a little bit about me. The purpose of me starting YouTube in general was really to just document my journey and my growth, my evolution. That's been my purpose of YouTube, honestly, from the jump since I started it. I originally started out YouTube with my sister. We had a channel back in like 2016. It was called Status TV. I'm gonna leave that channel link down below because that channel was so lit. It was so much fun. We had so much fun. Those are like the best days ever. We used to do vlogs, we did challenges, all of that stuff. So you guys should definitely go check it out. But yeah, even since back then in 2016, that was just always kind of my idea of what I wanted to do on YouTube, was to just show my journey of me starting from where I was and then evolving into who I wanted to become, because I always just wanted to leave kind of like a, I don't know, like an imprint or like a documentary of who I am and how I made it through life. I've always kind of went through a lot, and I'm not going to say a lot because, you know, there's definitely people that went through way worse than me, but just growing up, you know, I've had my challenges, and I've always been that type of person to feel left out and misunderstood and to feel like nobody really got me. So I always just wanted my platform to be a place for people to get inspired and to see like, okay, like this person went through these things and they made it to this point in their life. I'm nowhere near where I want to be yet, but I have come a very long way, and it's inspiring, like even just to myself, to go back and watch my older videos or to just see where I started from and who I'm becoming. And yeah, so that's really the main purpose of why I wanted to start my channel. Now, when I first started my channel, it was mostly like fashion, beauty, things like that. I did vlogs back then too, but it was more so like fashion and beauty, and then I transitioned into what it is now, which is completely different. And it's just crazy to think about where life takes you, because when I first started YouTube, I did not see myself as doing wellness. I was always into modeling, I was always into art, so wellness was never even a thought in my head. That's what's crazy about it. But you know, as my journey went on and as I just was growing into who I was meant to be, and I was going through certain things along my journey, this is where God kind of led me to. And I'm so grateful to be in this point and doing what I do, because I'm very passionate about wellness. I'm very passionate about helping others. I'm very passionate about self-development, and I've always been passionate about these things. I just never thought that I would be doing it full time as like something to where I'm helping others to do that. It was just always something I did on my own, kind of behind closed doors. So I love that I can share with other people, because a lot of the things that I talk about, not even a lot of it, everything that I talk about on this channel is from experience, and it's literally things that's helped me to get out of certain situations that I was going through. And because of the fact that I always felt misunderstood and like people didn't really get me, it was hard for me to make it through certain things because I never really felt like I had a good support system. I never felt like nobody connected with me emotionally. So the fact that I can be that person for others now that may feel misunderstood or that may struggle with mental health, it really just means the world to me. And especially when you guys comment and you guys let me know about how my videos do help you and how much you appreciate it, I really, 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 like, that just makes my day every time, because that's really my goal and that's my purpose. And I love that I can do that for you guys, and I love you guys so freaking much. So I'm currently in the phase of my life right now where I'm just overcoming trauma, healing, working on myself, focusing on self-love, pouring into myself, and really just being in hermit mode, isolating, and just taking the time to really focus on who I want to become in my career and things that matter to me. I really took a lot of time this year to isolate because of the fact that I've had my fair share of, bad connections, relationships, friendships, and I really lost myself at a point, and I was experiencing depression. I was suicidal. I was self-harming. I was just really unhappy and not focused overall. So I really just been taking this time to connect back to who I am and to release that old version of myself to create a new version of myself. So that's really what this year has been about for me. So this channel, I really want to make it a positive community. I want to make it a place where people can just come together and feel like family, where people can have that support system. If they don't, you guys can always reach out to me. I always say that, whether on Instagram or email or however. But yeah, I really just want this to be a positive place and a positive platform. And yeah, it's just gonna go up from here. So I'm gonna get into the questions. I asked some questions on Instagram. That was just a quick overview of basically my channel. But I only got about 4 questions. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so Black Engineer 79, shout out to him because he's always commenting and supporting, so I appreciate you very much. He said, what makes you happy? So for me, honestly, I feel like a lot of things make me happy. I'm a pretty happy person. Although I do have, just as happy as I can be the complete opposite. I would say that. It's interesting. I don't know, like I have a very strong contrast. Either I'm super happy and bubbly, or I'm like really depressed and dark and like almost emo. I don't know, but for me, happy, I would say art makes me happy. All forms of art. So when I say art, dance, I love to dance. When I'm in a bad mood, I just play some music and dance, and I just feel better. And also too, I would say journaling makes me happy. I love to journal. I love writing, period. I'm a very imaginative person, and I think a lot, and I'm creative. So it's like, for me, writing, I kind of get to tell a story. That's why I like poetry as well. I like to express myself in different outlets, whether it's writing, dance, singing, poetry, art, even YouTube videos, just all creative endeavors. I love to express myself through all forms. So that's really what makes me happy. YouTube also honestly makes me really happy. I really love YouTube. Okay, so Brevia, I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope I'm saying it right. But shout out to you as well, because you also are very consistent and I appreciate you. They said, no question, have a great day. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And then Lady Rachel, I believe that's how you say your name. But that's my baby. I love you so much. She said, I hope that you're doing well. Yes, thank you very much. I've been pretty good, honestly. I'm kind of getting back in the flow of things. I was just in a stressful kind of mood not too long ago, like a week or 2 ago, and I was just down and I was not doing my work and I fell behind my deadlines. You know, it gets like that sometimes. So yeah, I'm basically out of that whole feeling now, so I'm back on everything and I'm feeling very good. Okay, and so for the last question is from Shay. I love you, Shay. I don't know if you're watching this, but she said, I love your videos and vibe. My question is, how do you always remain so positive? So that's a good question. For me, I really am usually a happy person. If I'm not in a good mood, see, this is the thing about me. Like, I can get very dark. I just don't know how to explain it. Like, I can just get very dark. Like, when I'm not happy or positive, I'm like depressed, and I'm like wanting to end it all. And it just gets real, you know, like that's how I get. I don't know, I've always been like that. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I've never got like a psych evaluation, so I don't know like actually like clinically what that could be or what issues I may actually have. But for me, what makes me be able to stay positive is prayer. For one, I have to pray, because if I don't pray, then I just feel lost. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not consistent all the time. Like, I slack sometimes and then I don't, you know, do what I need to do. But every time that I pray, or that I just connect with source and with God, whether it's through meditation or prayer or writing, sometimes I'll like write out my prayers, I always feel 10 times better, especially with meditation. That's one main way that I stay positive, because I think a lot. Like, I'm an overthinker to the max. So in order for me to stay positive, I have to get out of my head, because I think so much to the point where I'll think myself out of things, and something can be perfectly fine and going well, and I'll start thinking it, you know, thinking of every possible negative outcome that can happen within the situation, to the point where it'll make me down. So when I meditate, I'm able to clear my mind, I'm able to connect to the present, and that helps me to stay positive, so that I'm not overthinking every single thing. Because in all honesty, when you really just shut your thoughts up, there's nothing wrong. Like, I've noticed that, because when I do meditate, especially in the morning, which is the best time to do it, because you get to have that fresh slate, that fresh clear mind to go throughout your day and to accomplish and take on everything that you have to do with ease, I feel 10 times better. Like, I feel like I'm in a whole nother world. And that's why I always talk about meditation, yoga, journaling, praying. I talk about these things so much because that's what genuinely helps me. Because if I don't, I will lose my mind. Like, I will be going crazy out here in these streets. So, but yeah, so for me, all the practices that I do helps me stay balanced. It helps me to stay zen and to stay calm, especially in stressful situations. Because before, I was not able to handle certain things very well. Like, the slightest problem that would come up, I would just be so stressed. I don't know why I was like that. But yeah, so that's about it. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to chat it up with you guys right quick and just talk a little bit, so that you guys, you know, so that we could just connect. That's about it. I really don't have anything specific to talk about. But yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to build this channel and to build a community. It's taken a lot for me to get to this point where I express myself and where I show my personality, because people used to call me weird and stuff. So it's just like, that's really kept me back from putting myself out there, even though I've always known I was meant to be out there. But this is why it's important to heal from the things that you go through when you're young, because it will really stop you from being the person that you're meant to be. If I would like hold on to the fact that people used to call me weird and they used to crack jokes about me and stuff like that, especially in school, like elementary school and high school the most, people were just not nice to me. I'm not gonna lie, people really treated me bad, which is weird because I was quiet. I really did not talk to people. I wasn't doing anything weird to people. People would make up rumors about me and stuff. But it's like, when you really push past all of that and you just see yourself for who you are, excluded from all the things that people try to project onto you, it's easier for you to become the best version of yourself. And I feel like I just needed to say that as well. Maybe somebody out there might have needed to hear that. Don't listen to what your parents say. Don't listen to, unless you're a certain age, then you have to listen to your parents, of course. But just do you. Do what makes you happy. Put yourself and your emotions and your feelings first. And try not to fall into what other people try to project onto you. I do want to make that very, very clear, because I wouldn't have been able to get to the point where I do these types of things and putting myself out there if I didn't get over that criticism. And it was hard for me to get over for a while. I was scared to put myself out there and to talk about certain things. And you know, especially in today's society, it's like when you do certain things, because everybody just wants to be the same. So it's like, be you. Don't be afraid to be you and to be who you are, even if that is weird. Because at the end of the day, now weird is cool, because everybody just wants to be the same. So if you're weird, you're standing out, and that's cool to me. So I love you guys so freaking much. But I just wanted to leave you with that quick little message. I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thanks for chatting with me. Don't forget to leave, you know, your names in the comments, where you're from, you know, what you love to do, what makes you happy. I would love to know, and I want to chat with you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for 1,000 subscribers. Peace out.
Look at the streets, you are not my mate. If you become a chef, not be head of state. But my people then go say I know one bite, I know one die.